What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to do another video. I did do this video, a video similar to this a few months back. I did the top sort of 5 secret tracks. I just want to retouch back on that. There's some more tracks that I like the look of that I've been using with the boys. But first, I want to get the worst one out of the way. I do like running this every now and then, but it isn't a go-to track. It's the Atlanta track. It isn't the actual FD course. It's more of the grid life layout. It's alright, but Forza haven't really scaled the Atlanta, in my eyes, to the right sizing, making this kind of run a bit tight. But as you can see, I'm laying out the track. You go around turn 1, you take it out wide for turn 2. Take an outside zone, kind of going around to the next outside zone, and you're staying outside instead of going back and pursuing yourself like you would on FD, then come back in to then back up the hill. So it's a really fun, easy, small track, but it's not my favourite to go to. I'd rather do the Atlanta FD round instead. But I'll show you how it looks if you're driving it. You can stick a nice train on here. You know, I would recommend being more like an A-class stock tyre, street tyre kind of compound doing this, not the bigger cars, because you're going to be going a lot quicker. And when you're piling up with a lot of people, it's going to make it more awkward. It's a fun course. You know, if you're bored, or just like if you're sitting in a lobby with your friends and you're bored of just doing the FD round track, just crack on with this. It's quite fun. As you can see, turn 1, sticking out the outside, just running the outside area. Just come back in, transfer to the outside zone again to run the outside. But as you can see, my driving it's a bit tight, and you have to be quite on the ball. But yeah, like I said, I wanted to get this out of the way. It's another round. Top Gear, full circuit. This is a really fun track. If you want to come in fast, the boys send it. This is a course I definitely recommend. I really like it. I ride it with the boys quite a lot. I have put on the last video, there's another track I did put here at the top section of this track, but this is the full circuit of Top Gear. It's another variation of a track at this location. There's also quite a lot of, there's loads here, but this is one of the most used, I say. So I'm just going to drive over to the spot area now, so you can see it. It's my R34. I've recently just finished tuning this off. It's a beast. So the tune is actually up on the storefront if you guys want to try it out. For wheel drivers, if you want to try it out, it's I think it said there's Meme, M-E-M-E. We just drove through the course now, so I'm going to just do a turn around here and come up on the course, and you guys will see it. I'm going to send it first, I think. Just let you guys see what it looks like straight away. Just the outside zone, just keep running outside. People do run the inside, but I prefer the out. There's too many inside zones here. Then transfer to stay outside. You want to go up to there's like a brown bit of patch there on the left hand side. You see it here. Run that on the out, and you want to do like a little Missouri kind of back. Come back on yourself. Sticking onto the outside. You can go when you want to. Transfer, and this is just to accelerate out. I will drive through it and show what it looks like when you're driving through it. This is a cool track, so if you want to stick 10-man tandems on here, or even 24-man, this is the track you want to stick it on, because it's going to look great for photos, great for videos, and it's just a big wide track for you guys to mess around on with your friends. And obviously with these new angle kits, it's a lot of fun. You're going to be wanting to play on just more tracks than what Forza have given us. So even here I have to put my foot on it, but it's such an adorable run. The outside, bring it back around to transfer across. Then back on yourself, back up the alley, I guess. But yeah, like I said, amazing track, really fun. But there's loads of tracks here. This is just another variant of it that people may not know. And I know these tracks are known to quite a lot of people within the kind of the hardcore drifting community, but I know there's a lot of people that are on hopper and to do point drifting that don't really get to see a lot of tandem tracks. So I want to make sure you guys see them. Sonoma, another really good track that I do sit on. I would say a good 40% of my time on Forza with the boys, because it's just another session of just tandeming. So I'll run through this real quick. I did touch base last time on the last video, very similar layout, but this is an extension version of it. Another really cool tandem track. So the starting point for this track here is actually at the white circle coming up right now. You see my brake lights should be on here. It's at the white circle, and then from there you just bring it down here, run the wall a little bit, bring it in for the inside clip, around the inside, take it out, and give that wall a little bit of a tap if you can. back in on yourself. Where last time we'd actually drive away from this, but here we're actually going to drive back in on ourselves to then transfer near the tire wall. Bring it around, and you want to run the wall. If you don't run the wall, you have to run the wall. Right, don't pussy out. Run the wall. Big old transfer out, and then you can just kind of loop it. All these tracks are about looping it, so you can consistently loop and just stay on the door. You will burn your tires out really quick, but that's the fun of it. But now I'm just going to demonstrate how it should look, or just close enough, I guess. With all these tracks, 0 and 9, like I'm saying, the entire clip, but you can run the outside if you want to run the outside. Straight up wall tap there, back in on myself and these kind of tip double zeros. Transfer, and then run that wall. Pretty damn close to that wall. I'm actually rubbing it. That's what kind of maybe lose a bit of angle then. And then just transfer out, and you can just, even if I transferred a bit more further out towards the wall, your friend can slip in the front of you. Now this is another cool section. People call it the Mihan section because you've got the wall ride. So you ride the wall down here, transfer to the left, or initiate to the left, let's say. Back on yourself. Watch out for those walls because when you get close to them, your camera view goes outside. If you're in third person, you just can't see yourself. Come back around. Same thing applies to this wall here. You just won't be able to see yourself if you're in third person. You're too close to it. But this is where it gets fun. As you come round, you're gonna go out inside these the air hanger doors. You're gonna hit that little jump as you sloop down. So that's quite fun to control that on your car. Back in on yourself, and just rinse and repeat. And now you're gonna see a demonstration of myself doing it. Big entry here to a massive slowdown kind of area, and you're gonna slow down. Come in, transfer around, back in yourself, and the chase driver's gonna love it. You can consistently just sit on your door, and if you've got a few teammates or just a few friends, this is another track that I recommend. The last like 4 or 5 days, which we've been sitting there with the boys and which we've been playing with this meet-up situation where you can just like jump in, jump out. It's such fun. So toots to you motorsports for actually you've done 2 things good now: angle kits and this meet-up. Can I do a 3rd win? A nice big entry here. I'm actually going to clip the wall there. Yeah, I do. And you can even use that like team burst style. You can have someone coming in on the other side of that concrete like barrier, and you can like try to link up them together. It's kind of cool. If you were doing that. This brick, what a brick. Anyway, that's what happens when you're in an open lobby meetups. Like, you're going to bump into them. But here we go. We're coming down there again. It's just a clean section. The next one you've seen Ebisu. I'm going to show you Ebisu again, but it's Ebisu extended. So a lot longer. Another really great one. So I'm just going to turn this car into an F1. Boom. Okay. Enough F1, I think, for this car. Alright, so you've seen like the Ebisu before if you watched the last one. If you haven't, very close to it's going to be very similar. You just don't extend. So this is the normal initiation for the Ebisu. You come in, come around, back into the hangar. And it's great, so you can always hit that jump drift as well at the beginning. But you come back in, and this is where Ebisu would have ended as you cut this hangar, but this is the extended part. So you then bring it back around on yourself with your friends. It's all about lock to lock, so you can have so much fun on this track. Then through the second hangar door, the second, let's say, car park door, to then enter the hangar door. So you want to set yourself up to enter this hangar door, but it's going to be a quick in and out here. So you're in, and then you're going to aim yourself out for the next door. Then again, you want to throw a lot of angle on here to bring yourself back in onto the next door here. So you can go back on yourself. This is the tight slowdown part to prepare for your lead car to like slow the hell down. But then again here as well, because he's going to be working around some to the mini office. Extended it out to finish. You're going to see me do another run, I think. See if I can hit that jump drift. But yeah, these are all the tracks that I've been using. I also use, if you guys want to watch, me make a video on the tracks that I do use, a lot of tandeming and what I do with the team. I'm happy to make a video about that. I think me and the boys are actually going to make more of a raw footage, just us like training and chilling. And there's like Indy, Magello, this track. There's those tracks that you work on. But like I said, out here, back in on yourself. That's the extension part. This is where it then becomes a whole other track. And guys, don't forget, if you like these videos and you're enjoying the content that I'm going to start bringing up again, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I'm trying to get that 3K mark. I'm not that far off, so if you guys can help me out, smack that like button. That'd be really helpful. But then we'll see you here, back onto the video. We'll go back in around and on yourself. There we go, that's pretty much the extension. Alright guys, cheers for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Next video will be actually on Horizon 4 demo. I'm going to check it out. Have a good one. Peace out.